Hi, my name is Angela and I love cardboard.
Hi guys, today we're making this napkin holder.
We have this box that is supposed to be a box for napkins, like a napkin holder. And it's also a very basic project. So if you haven't seen the first part where I built it, so you should go there. I'll put the link underneath in the description. Now this is the final situation. I already started to remove the masking tapes. As I told you, the masking tapes are only used for temporary, like it's an accessory. It holds the cardboard together while it's drying. I remove it very, very gently so that it will tear the very least possible. Now if you do it immediately after it dries, it will tear less. You see it tears a little bit of the top layer, but you don't want it to do it too much. So I remove it very, very gently. Don't wait with the masking tape. You see, the longer you wait with the masking tape, this has been here for like a week. So the longer you wait with the masking tape, it sticks more. So I remove this. And then we finish. Now the finishing has two stages. First is like the basic finishing, the preparation for the decorative finishing. Then we have the decorative finishing, the finishing. So first stage, I'm going to prepare it for the gun craft. You don't have to have it on this project because I'm going to cover the whole thing with brown craft paper. So it looks like this, you know, when it's all covered. And then I can do with it whatever I want. When I do like furniture and you know, big projects, I usually do both. I cover the edges with the gum craft and then I do the entire thing. For this one, I wouldn't say it's not a must, but I'm going to show you anyways. The first thing you do is go with your finger over the edges and see that they are straight. If you want to fix it, the way to fix it is with sanding paper, very rough sanding paper. This is like 40 grit, and I hold it parallel to the surface if I want it to be straight. Other occasions when I want to round it, I will go this way, okay? But now I want it to be straight, so this is the way I sand it. To the gum craft, I'm using a sponge, a wet sponge with water. I prepare a bunch of these in the size of each side. I need at least 8 of them. No, you don't have to prepare them in advance. There is an advantage. You see, when my fingers are wet, they stick to my fingers and then they stick to each other. So you probably want to do it when your fingers are dry. And then never hold this on your table because a drop of something liquid that falls on this roll and will ruin the paper or will make it stick together, so you don't want it to happen. So what you do is like cut a piece and just work with a piece and remove it. Square like this, very straight. You could do this, fold it and make a crease. When you make a crease, you get a better corner, better looking corner. You don't have to, you can find another way. I'll show you the other way I'm doing it, but you can try and do this too. And then you go with the gum craft paper on the side of the glue. You see, the side that shines is the side that has the glue. So you go over, you wet the whole thing, 100% wet, and then you come here so that the crease is exactly on the edge. And then even if you wet your fingers, it will help you, and then you go this way. Okay. the top part first. Pieces, I want the pieces to overlap, go around the corner and over the corner. Okay, and now I'm going to show, it's not a must, but if you want to be extra, you know, have the finishing be the best possible, you do the inside as well, and even the inside of the corners. So this time I folded the other way around with the glue on the outside. You can do it before it's wet or even after it's wet, like I just did. And then I go all the way and I make sure that the crease is in the fold, and then I work one side first. I don't try to work both sides at the same time. So first I do one side, and then the other side I spread it evenly, and then I work from the middle towards the outside. Now, if you don't have gum craft, it's okay. You can do everything with brown paper, even if it requires 2 layers. Like, first of all, finish the edges and then do the entire covering. You can do it both with the same material. You tear or you cut stripes to the size that you want, and we use PVA glue, diluted PVA glue, or a mixture of PVA glue and wallpaper paste, which is what we're going to use in a minute. Okay, so this is finished. Now you can let it dry, or you can continue working immediately and the rest of it. Now, basically at this point you need to decide what you want to do. You don't have to finish it off at all. So again, for the brown paper you can use PVA glue. You can use a mixture, which is what I do. I use a mixture of PVA glue and wallpaper paste that I have prepared in advance. So I'm going to try and do it in one piece. you spread the glue. You want the entire thing to be wet. And then you also put some glue on the paper, even on both sides. Okay, so I'm working it from the inside out. This way I remove excess glue that is underneath and also air. So when it looks like it's well, I work the corners with my fingers this way. With my fingers, one piece that is exactly the size of the button, or you can do it with like pieces overlapping. Then you have an interesting texture. Again, I put some glue on the cardboard, some glue on the paper. Work from the inside toward the outside, and you see it pushes outside the excess of the glue. So this is the napkin, and I like it very much. And I would have liked it more if I could have placed the circle in the inside, but we're going to try and do it later on. So I'm going to try and cover the outside first. Now the thing with napkins is that they have 2 or 3 layers. You should remove at least one layer and leave one layer. The problem with napkin is that it is very, very delicate, and you can't play with it too much. It's not like, so you have to place it properly in your fish shot before you put glue on it. And when it's placed, I'm just placing the glue on the top very, very gently. The inside to look like this, so I decided to try color. So I'm going to use this here.
So it's finished. Now we'll let it dry and then varnish it. I hope you liked this video. So you know the drill. If you liked it, give me the thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. See you next time. Everything you see here in the pictures are furniture made of cardboard. They're all made by myself or by my students. I suppose you're here because you too want to make some of those someday, so keep following.